advertising agent I talked to, he told me a few things that are definitely very useful here. And he asked me, he said, what is your incentive in, releasing this? What do you expect to gain out of it? And I told him, I said, I myself, my self-interest in this issue is to, gain fame and notoriety and subs and views and attention towards us and our ideology, while simultaneously destroying the enemy, which is the Idpol filth and the disingenuous handcaps who are now betraying you and stepping on you. Do we have the same interest here, or do you have more of a moral and ethical interest underlining this thing you're doing here?
No, I'd say that we have the same interest, but if it were any other group, I'd still expose them. So I'd say it's a little bit of both, really.
There's two different types of proof that I have. One is absolute hard evidence, and the other one is accusations. Now, he said that absolute hard evidence is indestructible. The hard evidence that we have in some of these people, absolutely, without a shadow of a doubt, being or having done some of these things is great. But he also said, don't be shy to act on circumstantial evidence or accusational evidence, because accusational and circumstantial evidence can definitely tarnish these people's reputation. And it's the accusational evidence and the circumstantial evidence that is going to allow this basically PR campaign of drama that we've created to continue. Because what damages people's reputation is proof, hard evidence. But what creates long-standing, outstanding drama to drag on the issue and give us more attention and get people to talk about us, which, everyone is either talking about me or you right now, dude. It's fucking nuts. There's people making videos I never heard of us now. So it's the accusational and circumstantial evidence that is going to give us this long-term attention. What you're going to do with all these disinformation that I'm going to give you in the Sarabamba ESO is you're going to, this is going to be an ongoing project. We're going to keep adding to this as we go along to try to drag this out. We're going to try to drag out this drama until it dies, or until it causes our opponents so much damage that they just can't operate anymore. But it's going to make us popular, okay? So what I'm going to have you do for this
shit, man. We haven't even released the information yet, and I've gotten like $20 on Patreon since the beginning of this week.
Now we're going to move on to the circumstantial evidence, the things that I have not been able to prove without a shadow of the doubt yet, but nonetheless, the accusations are still good for advertising and the PR campaign of what we want, which is to destroy our opponents and create a controversy surrounding them. Okay, people don't know I made this mistake yet. So there's an old expression, what mommy don't know, don't hurt her. Okay? So the thing is that if they don't know this, they can't accuse me of being dishonest because they never knew. But if one of you go around saying it, then I'm going to have to address it. And if I have to address it, I would rather not address it until the podcast that takes place after the release of the Sarabamba, because after the release of the Sarabamba, nobody will give a fuck about whether we're honest, integrous, or not, because they'll be looking at the evidence and they'll know it's real, and they won't give a fuck about anything else. Okay?
Yeah. So okay, that sounds good. What? Yeah, that sounds good. We're close enough to the Sarabamba that we don't have to engage in any more of the drama right now.